Welcome,
Lost you.
welcome back everyone to an episode of Kicking It with Gary Chooch.
I'm
And
Gav,
I'm Chooch.
and we're back with a full slate this time. We're super excited to be back. Finally, the Premier League is back. Finally,
Oh,
finally,
back.
finally. All
Oh,
right, so
back.
we got a full slate. This week we got Tuesday game, Wednesday game, Thursday game, and then once again the next match day will be on Saturday. So really, really short time frames. We're ready.
There you
We're
go.
absolutely ready.
Working these boys.
Yeah, they're working them for sure, but let's kick it off. Let's absolutely kick it off. Tuesday. Tuesday we start our morning or our day off in the United States here at 11:30. We got Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. Should be
Should be
quick.
good.
Should be
Should
quick
be a good
work.
game.
Arsenal, I think no doubt should win this game. Forest have been edgy, especially even in the FA Cup. They have a replay with the second division club. Um The next game we got 15
Luton,
minutes to
Brighton.
go. Yeah, Luton Brighton, Ken Kenilworth Road.
Luton, you
So
got it against the struggling Brighton side. This is
they
your
have a
chance.
chance. Yeah, they have a
This is your
chance here.
chance. And to
And
say that Brighton's struggling is still kind of a reach because it's still playing pretty good.
yeah, it's just they haven't been able to score goals
Yeah.
lately. But that I think that's huge for Luton because Everton have a really tough matchup with Fulham at the same exact
Yeah.
time at home for Fulham. Both of those games will matter to each other, especially Luton and Everton. They're right there neck and neck in the relegation zone. If Luton comes away with a win or even a draw, that's a great scenario for them. Everton, probably would have to win here to try to stay higher. And then if they get that point deduction, it won't matter. But either way, it's still close for them. Uh, Another big game, I think, for this bottom division. You got Sheffield Crystal Palace. That one's at Crystal Palace as well. Crystal Palace have been Sheffield, they're
Mm,
always ass, but this is their chance. Um, yeah, I mean that's those are three big games for the bottom of the table.
table.
And even Fulham are, getting to that bottom of the table area. But all three of those games should be fairly decent. The only one I think could get away is maybe the Brighton Luton one if Brighton, find a way to find their rhythm back.
Just absolutely hammer them.
Yeah. We got a potential game of the week, I think, tomorrow. Potential game of the week at Villa Park, Aston Villa versus Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Both
Yeah.
teams have been struggling, but this is the perfect time. This is the perfect game. Both teams are struggling. You can find some rhythm for Newcastle, for Villa. I mean, Villa are undefeated still at home. So I mean, I expect them to win this one, but we'll see if Newcastle can come out going crazy. Newcastle have had quite a bit excellent games lately. They just have not been winning. It started off with that Man City game for sure. I mean, they played stellar that game, and just found a way, still lost. Of course, Man City is Man City. Um, then Wednesday, three games on Wednesday. That's another good
Yes.
one. Uh, you got Man City going up against Burnley at the Etihad Stadium. Holland is fit.
Holland
Holland is
return.
back.
Yes,
It's
sir.
they're almost full force. They're almost full force. I don't think De Bruyne will get the start. They said they're going really, really easy with him. So we should get another 20, 25 minutes, maybe 30 at the longest. And then Burnley, I mean, Vincent Company returns. Hopefully they don't bash him too
Gonna get
much, but
battered.
I still want to see some dominance there for sure. This next one I think is potential great game
Game
as
of
well. Uh, Spurs Brentford. Man, James Madison return, Ivan Toney return.
turn.
There's
Tony
been a lot of
playing. Yeah, it's gonna be
there's been a
good.
lot of talk about, Ivan Toney being a striker for one of these bigger clubs. Spurs are potentially one of those clubs. And I mean that'd be pretty crazy if he could score some goals on them. And then James Madison. James Madison, he's back. He played last game against Man City. Came on as a sub, but I mean, didn't really do anything too crazy, but we know how good he is. We know how good he can be. So
and
I
how
do,
crucial he was.
yeah, I
He
do
was very
expect
crucial
him to play
to
better.
them when Spurs were the top. Him and his son were the ones running everything, and
Yeah,
then
definitely.
got injured, slowed everything down, and hopefully, brings back up. Especially he has Warner to provide some balls to.
Yeah, Timo Werner, you got Richarlison, who's been hot as of late as well. Yeah, I mean, we should see still some great stuff going on from them. They should return to form, and we'll see where they actually end up here. Let's take a look at the next game.
Game of the
Uh,
week.
Game of the week off rip. Hopefully, it plays out that way. But this is a huge game, in my opinion, because
Huge.
one, Liverpool, Chelsea. Liverpool are top of the league. They've been playing great, as great as they can, I'd say, without their best stars. Number two, Chelsea have been one of the best Premier League teams as far in terms of wins and points in the last month or so. So I mean, Chelsea could catch stride here. Would be huge for Man City if they could come up with a draw or a
We
win.
could help out Man City.
Yeah, and I think most importantly, I mean, if Chelsea can win this game, I mean, how confident are you that, they could make it back into the top four, top five?
And it's a preview match of the Carabao Cup final.
The Carabao Cup final.
So there's
Yeah,
tension will be there.
definitely.
You can win this battle, but are you going to win the war?
Exactly, exactly. Who's going to be holding the trophy at the end of the day? But we'll
Exactly, brother.
see. Klopp has a chance to win four titles still in his final season. Shout out
Did you-
Jurgen Klopp. Shout out. I mean, personally, he's amazing. I've always loved, his style, his
Fraud. No,
attitude.
I'm kidding.
Dude, with the fans, I mean, what other coach does that? What other coach is going into the fans and he's just like what? But that's so funny. Every time I see it, every time I watch a Liverpool game, it's absolutely funny to see if they win and he just runs out there to the fans. No, but he's definitely a great manager. You know, every manager comes back at some point. It's unless they're really, really old, he's not. We'll see what happens,
Nah,
but still, I mean, I could see where he's coming from. The Premier League is the toughest league in the world. I mean, yeah, I mean, they've had, stellar 90-point seasons and haven't been able to win it. We'll see. But big one there, and that one's at Anfield. No Mo Salah, so
no
we'll see.
Salah. Darwin Nunes on
Um,
fire.
yeah, Darwin
He's been
Núñez is on
hot. He's been
fire.
hot. And
Har
Cuckoo possibly back.
Harvey Elliott's been getting some playing time. Curtis Jones has been playing insanely well for his stature at the moment, I'd say as well. Those are our Wednesday games, three. And then Thursday, I think just some good games, just some good games in general. West Ham versus Bournemouth at West Ham. Calvin Phillips' first game at home. We're still rooting for you, mate. We're still rooting for you. The whole world's behind Calvin Phillips right now. Edson Alvarez has played really, really great as a CDM. I mean, they're just potentially looking for a double pivot. They've had some struggles, so far. Um, you know, they play really, really well against the middle and teams, but they haven't been able to crack the top five, and even like top six at sometimes. But their plan is just to keep loading up, try to get better. Kudus has been insane. He will not be playing right now, I believe, as he is still with the AFCON team. Actually, they lost and
Lost.
they got eliminated, so I don't know if he'll be back for this game. Um, Jota from Saudi is allegedly set to go to West Ham as well.
West Ham. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there if he actually does. But I mean, he's one. He's one. He could score some goals. He plays really, really well. Um, I think Calvin Phillips should complement that nicely. When Calvin Phillips played beforehand, he kind of fit. I think he fits what Declan Rice, took away in in a sense. Not in a, I mean, Declan Rice is world class, but Calvin Phillips, we've seen what he could do before, and for some reason, everyone can always do everything better when they play at Brighton. Like they just look absolutely insane. Um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll see what he does. Hopefully, he gets a good amount of playing time. He is fit. He stays ready in training for Man City. It's not like he's been out for a while or whatnot, but he should be able to get a start here. I'm hoping. If not, at least a half a play, and we'll see what he could do. Let's see.
And then Thursday's last game, Wolves Man United.
Should be a good one as well.
That
I
should be a
hope
decent one.
that's at
You know,
Wolverhampton.
we're hoping for a Man United loss just because there's more drama going on now with Rashford.
Yes.
Something's always up with that at
Yeah.
that club.
Yeah.
Apparently it's been settled. He accepted what he did, blah blah blah. But they're saying maybe certain Sancho should have done the same.
No. Stop it. Sancho's gonna go. He's in Dortmund, having the time of his life, already more goals and assists than Anthony. Anthony finally got his first goal, also, and his
His
first
brother
assist.
was,
I mean,
yeah, he's going
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. Or FA Cup game. So, I mean, nothing in the Premier League still, but we'll see. Maybe he strikes some form here. But yeah, I mean, there's no way Ten Hag was gonna suspend or anything to Rashford. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. That's by far, I think, his top two players that he has. No chance. All the Onana info, him or the Onana talks about him not starting for Cameroon. They finally lost, and he should be back with the team. Should be back starting. But I was seeing all the memes about their backup keeper being even worse. But yeah, I mean, Man United should be in full form just about. Casemiro
Just
played the
about.
last game as well. He should get some time. He probably won't start, but he'll get some time in. Uh, but I mean, I think with the fully healthy team, fully healthy Man United team, they're getting back there. They're
Or
starting
so
to
we
look
think.
better. They're starting to look better. They're starting to look like they could have real depth. If Harry Maguire's coming off the bench, I mean that's a good thing. If you got Scott McTominay coming off the bench potentially, that could be a good thing as well. Just a little bit of spark plugs, here and there in the attack for sure. Like Scott Scott McTominay could be a huge spark plug. I mean, we've seen Harry Kane get in there in the box, be a huge spark plug. Um, you know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens to Man United, but Wolves have a chance to make Ten Hag uncomfortable again.
Let's hope.
Pedro Neto is back. Hopefully we'll
Should
see
start
some.
again.
Yeah, we'll see some good play. Hopefully, let's take a look here. Let's go
The
to
table.
yeah. This is gonna be all right. So game in hand. Liverpool sit 21 played with 48 points, and they're going up against Chelsea. That will be, like I said, the best test to see if they can handle it up there without Mo Salah. Manchester City,
Mm,
like I said, with the game in hand at 43 points, going up against Burnley. Should be quick work. Dropping any points would be a failure there. Arsenal, 21 games played, 43 points, going up against Forest. That should be no problem as well.
yeah.
Uh, Aston Villa, same thing, 43 points, going up against Newcastle. That'll be the tougher test. But the big deal here between fourth and fifth, Aston Villa sit at fourth with 43 points and 16 goal differential. Tottenham, if they get the win over Brentford and Villa lose, they will tie them, but they would have to win by at least 3 goals to stay or jump.
On
Um,
goal difference.
yeah, West Ham sitting right there at sixth, looking to get in the top five. That's why they went out and got Calvin Phillips. That's why they're trying to get Jota. But sitting at six with
They're getting
35
serious.
points. Yeah, and they go up against Bournemouth. Um, we've seen Brighton struggling right now in seventh. They go up against Luton, only have one win in their last five. So hopefully they can make it two. Manchester United in eighth at 32 points with a -5 goal differential, by the way.
Insane.
They go up against Wolves. Chelsea sitting 1 point behind with 31 points. Going up against Liverpool, like I said, that one should be the biggest game. For them, they only have one loss in 5 games, and the rest are wins.
Could
So
jump
that's
to
a big,
seventh
could
if we
jump to
win and everyone
seven.
else loses.
Absolutely.
Huge, huge.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah. Put you at least in play for the Europa League spot. Um, Newcastle sitting in 10th, very, very struggling right now. You know you're struggling when you're behind Chelsea right now. But Chelsea are in good form, so that's still a good thing for Chelsea. Wolverhampton sitting at 20 or at 11th with 29 points, tied with Newcastle. Only difference there is goal differential by about 10 goals. And then looking to the bottom half, got Sheffield 10 points, 2 points behind Burnley. They have a chance though, because I don't think Burnley will get any points going up against Man City. So if they can find something in that Palace,
It's the company.
start digging a hole out, from under them. -34 goal differential. That's insane. Let's see. Burnley sitting at 19th with 12 points. 18th place, Luton with 16 points, and they're only 1 point behind Everton at 17. But Luton would have to at least win and an Everton draw to jump them due to goal differential. Uh, Nottingham Forest sitting at 16 points, going up against Arsenal at 20 points. Crystal Palace, 21 points.
21.
Brentford 14th with 22. Fulham 13th with 24. And Bournemouth 12 with 25. So the top of the league, there's a lot of big games. Top of the league, there's a lot of big games, I think.
Same with
Middle of the
bottom league,
league,
I think.
yeah, bottom of the league, they have some crucial ones as well. And then that middle area, I mean, there's a couple, none to really make it too interesting with those middle teams. The only one would be the Chelsea one. I mean, that one would be huge. They would jump 2 spots potentially, and leave the top of the league open. Um, the Wolverhampton Man United game. I mean, that wouldn't do too much there. It's more of like a morale basis. The Bournemouth West Ham game won't do too much either. Fulham, that would be a good one. That's a huge one for Everton at least. And then if somehow Villa end up losing and Tottenham win, that's a big game for them.
Big one.
But I don't see Villa losing at home. We'll see. Let's have a look again. My man Holland returning. He probably won't start. I don't think.
Maybe
But
subbed on.
yeah, I don't know. You never know. Holland's a weirdo. He usually starts when he comes back from injury. But Erling Haaland sitting with 14 goals, been out over a month. Mo Salah sitting at 14 goals. So I mean, we should see that coming back. We should see goals, 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 goals with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, coming back. Huming Son's right there too. He'll be out for at least a couple more weeks. Solanke with 12, those hat tricks. Cole Palmer's in the chase. Jared Bowen, Hwang Hee-chan, Chris Wood, Ollie Watkins, and the assist. Pedro Neto still has a chance to overtake. Ollie Watkins got up there with 8. Phil Foden got 6. Trippier with 7. Let's take a look let's see what kind of if there was any transfer news. I don't think there really was.
There's not that much, but big breaking news. Klopp is leaving, Xavi's leaving. Those are the
Yeah,
big ones so far.
yeah. Last couple things I have. I guess some things to note back on. Sergio Reguilon is gonna be with Brentford, or he is with Brentford. Sheffield brought in a Villarreal player, Brereton Diaz. I don't know how you pronounce that first name. The first name is different. Uh, Arsenal have really not done anything except loan a couple of youngsters out. Uh, Villa looks like Villa only got. Well, Villa send out some loans, quite a few loans. Transferred in someone from Forest, which should probably be going out in loan. A lot of loan outs for Bournemouth. Mhm. Let's see some keynotes if anyone. Nothing much. Brighton got that youngster, Valentin Barco. Uh, don't
Um,
don't know if he'll play. I don't know if he'll play much this week or if he'll even play much at all at this time, but we'll see. Uh, Palace, nothing. Fulham, nothing. Couple transfer outs. One to some lower division clubs. Let's see. Liverpool, just a ton of loan outs. Mm, Luton loaned
mm,
out some players. Man City signed the River Plate star. Just
mm-hmm.
because I guess that's just what we do.
They're saying that's a steal
Yeah.
for what they paid for him. Van Dyke was asked if he was going to leave after Klopp was leaving. He said he wasn't sure, so that's causing some already incoming transit for Liverpool in the defense. I feel, and then the one that I did see, Braithwaite from Everton linked to Man United. Looks like they're looking ready to spend big on a defender. Everton already said he's worth like 100 mil.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Sheffield got an Atletico Madrid player, Ivo Gribic. Um, let's see. Dragoson was the only one for Spurs. West Ham. I mean, yeah, West Ham are still linked to do some stuff. Uh, mm, that's it. That's it. Nothing really too notable.
Yeah, there's still the only one that's really come up is the Jota to West Ham. Almiron linked to Saudi.
Yeah, I saw. Let's see here.
I saw some Jonathan David stuff. Does nothing looks too serious though.
Yeah. Let's see here. It looks like Edson Alvarez will be out, so Calvin Phillips should get the start, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, the James Madison versus Tony. We already spoke on that a bit. Let's have a look at the Premier League. Let's do. So Arteta also came out and said that Barca news was fake. He has no intention on going there. Let's see here. The player from Luton, Tom Lockyer, he is okay. He's walking around. He visited the training ground again.
Yeah,
That's
that's good to hear, especially
pretty
after
good news.
the two collapses. They're starting to say like you should just call it quits.
Yeah. So let's see. Tuesday. So the final 16 tomorrow of AFCON has 7 Premier League players left. Uh, you got Tottenham's Basuma, Wolves Traore, couple Bournemouth players, Villa's Traore. Amrabat or United's Amrabat, and the Asian Cup has the quarterfinals also with Heung-min Son and Hwang Hee-chan. So those will be big games to decide who's coming back sooner. I feel like Heung-min Son is definitely going to be a crucial miss, as well as Hwang Hee-chan, both for those teams. Basuma's huge for Spurs too. Let's see here. And then see Wednesday. Wednesday has a couple players, a couple key players. Wednesday is the Asian Cup quarterfinals, also featuring Endo and Tomiyasu. So big implications for those clubs there. Let's see, Thursday. Thursday's last day for the transfer signings, closing at 2,300. Friday, you got also the AFCON quarterfinals. You got Iwobi from Fulham playing Onyeka from Brentford. Forest player, another Calvin Bassey, Fulham, and Jan Wissa from Brentford. And let's see. And that's it for this match week. And then you'll get another match week on Saturday, but we'll be back on Friday to talk about that one. Let's head over and go to our
Got time for a game?
game of the day.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Guess the footballer.
Let's do the Wordle first.
Let's do the word on the hard one. Nah.
Share screen. All right. This one is, oops, don't need to see the ad. Okay.
6 letters.
Yeah, 6 letters. Let's get some. You want to give one guess or no? Or you want to start doing the
Warner.
word?
I guess the last time it wasn't it. Let's do it again.
Oops. There's an
There's
E right there.
is there two E's?
I don't know.
That's kind of tricky.
All right, let's get some letters in there.
Let's get some random letters in there.
D, J, L, G, B, S, no, S. Okay, there's a D and a
Ooh.
G and a S. Okay,
All right.
last is ES.
All right. Guedes.
How do you spell that?
Guedes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow, that's crazy. That is actually quite crazy. Gan,
Damn, they take up all
Gankado
of the.
only took three. That was pretty wild. All right, let's go back. Let's guess the who are you.
Who are you?
We'll
Who's
go.
this
We'll go
dude?
photo. Let's show photo. That looks like Perisic,
Perisic, yeah.
not him.
No, it's a midfielder.
He's got that Scouse haircut.
The Scouse haircut, yeah.
He is a midfielder, younger than 34, jersey number higher.
I don't know, like Harvey Elliott.
He is
He's English.
English.
He does got the Scouse. All
Maybe
right,
Cole Palmer.
Cole, it could be.
Yep.
It is. It is.
Lol.
T.
Scouse haircut for reals. All right, let's go
What's
back.
up? Looks like an old picture.
Cold Palmer.
Cold Palmer in it.
Let's see. Let's go
Hmm.
show photo again. Ooh, I don't know who that looks like. Let's just try Rico Lewis. He is a
Nah,
defender,
defender. Let's try.
not English. You look kind of young.
Region. I don't know. Oh, he's Spanish.
Uh,
Pau Torres.
no. Yeah, it is him.
No.
No, it's not him.
Uh,
Plays for Villa.
Moreno.
Dubs.
Done. Dub. Dub.
All right, let's go again. Let's
It
go
looks
again.
good.
Let's
This
go.
looks like an old picture.
Let's hide the photo. We're gonna hide the photo.
Yeah.
Let's go Rashford.
Man like Rashford.
All right, higher jersey number, not a forward, not English. Let's
Truth.
do. Let's do Virgil.
Virgil van Dijk. Nope, not a defender.
Not a
It's
defender, but
32.
he is 32.
Midfielder.
Mm.
Mm.
Jersey number higher than 10. 32 years old. Midfielder.
Thiago. He's kind of. He's like 30 something. Oh,
Jersey number's too low.
he's not Spanish.
He didn't play for Liverpool, so that was a bad guess.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Dang it. Doesn't play for Man United. I was gonna say McTominay. Let's try 32 years old. Who's an oldster like that? Midfielder.
Midfield. Um, let's have a look.
Let's do De Bruyne.
De Bruyne. That's
Boom!
insane. That's insane.
Boom! I had a
We got
feeling.
the.
I was like, midfielder, I know he's 32. Jersey number's higher than 10. Let's go. All right, let's see. We got time for one more.
I think we have another one.
Let's go hide photo again. Let's do who?
McTominay.
Let's go McTominay. All right,
Oh,
not a
terrible.
midfielder. Not a midfielder.
He's younger than
Not Man
27.
United.
Let's do. Screw it. Reece James.
Not English, not a defender. He's a
Terrible.
forward.
He's
He's
younger
a
than 24.
forward.
I don't know. Chao Pedro, maybe?
He is a forward. He is 22 years old. His jersey number is higher than 9 and lower than 39. Ooh.
He's a young lad. Alvarez. Criminal. Damn.
Okay. So jersey number higher than 9, but lower than 19. And I guess Julian Alvarez is 23, not 22.
Let's have a look. Someone.
22 years old.
Spurs? No.
Spurs, Richarlison.
Nice
Not
to still.
Brazilian.
Arsenal, maybe? Can't be
No.
Saka. Can't be.
Mm,
Don't think it's Arsenal.
22 years old. How old's Garnacho? No, he's not Argentinian.
In Argentina, not on Man United.
Not on Man United. Let's try.
Oof.
His
Damn.
number's too high. He's too young.
Hmm.
Clue.
What nationality? Oh, French.
Let's do a clue.
Yeah.
We're getting pretty close. Well, pretty close to the end. Let me mute the ad. It comes up.
Oh, he is on Tottenham.
He's a Tottenham forward. Ben Johnson?
Ben
No,
Johnson.
no, not John, not Ben.
Uh,
Brennan.
Brennan. Yeah.
Bruh.
Jesus.
Come on. What's the other guy's name? Gill.
Brian Gill.
No.
Yeah, Brian Gill. There it is.
Boom! He's so ugly. Looks like the penguin right there. All right, let's close the share screen out. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. All right. Well, let's see. We got just a few minutes left. Just wanted to thank everybody for listening once again. Uh, we're returning to full slate, so it's been very, very excellent so far. The next episode will be a recap and a preview all in one, along
All
with
in
the
one.
return of the banger of the week and the
About
Starboy
time.
of the week.
About
Yeah,
time.
so we're finally back. We're finally back, and that'll be the next episode on Thursday night, Friday morning. So look out for that on
Or should be no
YouTube.
Star Boys.
Yeah, on YouTube, Spotify. Hopefully, someone shows out this week. I'd love to see my man Phil Foden get a goal or assist again.
Cole
Um,
Palmer.
Cole
I feel
Palmer
it.
too. Yeah, Cole Palmer's been playing great. Hopefully, Calvin Phillips is my star boy of the week. I'm rooting for him. Everybody's rooting for him. De Bruyne, hopefully he comes out and goes insane again. We'll absolutely see. But like I said, thank you again, everybody, for listening. Watch, comment, like, subscribe. We're on
Share.
TikTok,
Repost.
Facebook, yeah, Twitter, Instagram. We're on all of it. Spotify. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Thank you very much. You were kicking it,
With Gavin Chooch.
Gavin Tooch. We're